Hey there everyone, this is Jeffrey with Killaskila Gaming, and welcome back to Silent Hill F. So, new day, new recordings, let's just get into it. I think we left off in the... Ooh, you can see the things growing. Oh, that's so cool. We left off in the kind of shrine-like location over the water. I don't remember the name, so let's figure that out. Corridors, it was called. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I was talking previously about my kind of first impressions of this, and there was actually one thing that I left out unintentionally, which is that so far, for this being a horror game, I'm not finding myself too scared. I've had a few jump scare moments, but I'm hoping they're going to up the ante on that and make this really, really terrifying. But so far, no existential dread or anything like that. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Oh, I didn't even know there's anything important in here. I think I'm missing something. Missing object part. Not quite sure what that is, though. Great. I was also kind of looking at the art, not the artwork and like the bonus content, but like just the general artwork of this. I was kind of thinking of thumbnail ideas. And the game is really pretty when it comes to its themes. I'm loving the red plant growth. I think that's such a cool touch. And I want to do a little bit more research on what that is. Like I said, I was kind of thinking it might have been some kind of kudzu, because I know that's come up now in the game, but kudzu is usually green. Usually a bit more leafy from what I've seen. So I'm wondering if it's another variety of kudzu or if it's just something else entirely, maybe something made up. Which is fine, you know, it's a paranormal story is usually what you expect from Silent Hill, so... That's why my Silent Hill playthroughs don't say biologist plays, by the way, if you wonder about that. I only put that on games that have science in them, so... If you say it's supernatural, then it's like, oh, well, science doesn't really factor in here, does it? So, that's how that works for me. What I got in here? I think... Did I pick up a key last time? I want to say I did. I think we've already been this way. I was really concerned about putting this down overnight because I'm like, this is already somewhat of a maze to me. It looks like it should be locked or something. Seems that I was correct. I may be a little bit lost here, so we'll see if we can figure this out. On the note of the game kind of not being terrifying to me, I'm kind of thinking of like older Silent Hill games. I noticed I had the same kind of thoughts about Silent Hill 2 as well. Not that they didn't do a good job on the scare factor in it, but I think after I kind of got used to most of the locations, it felt like kind of like, you know how they say it in math when you've already solved what you're doing and you just say, okay, well now we just plug and chug, right? That's kind of how the locations felt to me, and that's kind of, I hope it doesn't really fall into that pattern too much. It's like, okay, well now we got a system worked out, we just do the same thing at every location, and things play out pretty much the same. Okay, so I definitely am going in a... Thought I was going in a circle. Maybe... I'm lost. I'm lost. I have no sense of my surroundings. I've already been told this many times in my life. You don't need to remind me. See, this place would be perfect for all the spoopies. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. The doll again. I can't remember if that doll was hers when she was younger. I'm trying to remember how this started. A warning. Hinako is mine. Her fingers, her lips, every last drop of blood that can be squeezed from her is mine. I forbid anyone from laying so much as a finger on her. I shall say it until my throat is raw. Hinako is mine. I'm trying to remember who are her characters again. Okay. So, new day. Just want to make sure I'm keeping up on it. We were Hinako, right? Yeah, okay. Make sure I'm keeping that straight. So why was I allowed in this room suddenly? Or did I... Is this just new? I just happened to stumble across it here. That's all I have. Crap. This is why I kind of like the enemies that can't see me. Okay. Yeah. At least she knows what we're looking at. Leaning helps. Leaning helps, I promise. I'm waiting for these to get just like break down. Have something be behind it. Well, something fell down. That's my uniform, right? Yeah, looks like it. Don't trust him. Yeah, we got that. Are we still talking about Foxo? Our friend Foxo? So, this is open, but there's nothing in here to pick up. Oh. Inari sculpture. Sculpture in the image of the god Inari. It looks like it might fit somewhere. So that might go onto the thingy we were just looking at, right? That means I gotta find the thingy. How am I gonna find it when I don't even know where I am? And the store's still closed. I think we came from this way originally, right? Yeah, turning the game off last night was probably not the smartest move while I'm still here. I have no idea where the heck I am. Where did I come out of just now? It was here, right? What's that? Is that a person? See, this environment, this is pretty good for scares. I'm liking this. The town wasn't feeling too scary, but it was a little bit more claustrophobic, so... Yeah, that's always a thing. Have we been over here? A stage. A stage for what? So apparently we have not been over here yet. They can't keep putting these up and have nothing behind it, right? Eventually something's gonna jump scare me from it. No way they're missing that opportunity to get us. Okay, this is, I think, where we started. I think, maybe not. Everything looks the same. Did I even go back here? Have I actually been here? Am I just... This is starting to look familiar. Okay, there you are. Alright. Okay. The inner room. Oh! What was that? Please tell me we get the weapon. Naginata. I'm familiar with this. An exquisitely crafted ornamental... Oh no, it's ornamental. Pole arm that is extremely sturdy. And okay, we can't use it. Oh, I was trying to do a heavy swing. Can I have my light back? Hair's gone out. No, you can't do that to me. I'm not gonna be able to see anything here. I already can't navigate on my own. I mean, well, put the fire back on. I mean, oh my god, really? You are not Silent Hill 2-ing me here. Oh, what's this? It's a... It looks like you can go through it. But then it looks like there's wood in there. Oh, that's where we came from. It must have...
これ大事なものだと思うけど。すいません。お借りします。
They did that on purpose. It was done on purpose. Dark Shrine. Okay. A monster that possesses sharp blades for legs. That's been kind of a common theme. Did someone sever both of its legs and replace them with such disturbing things so it couldn't go anywhere? Or was this creature brought into existence just so it could end up like this? That's kind of disturbing. Okay. I'm glad to finally have another weapon, but the lack of light. We're on the other side. Oh, this is really pretty. Look at that. That's cool. Is this what she meant when she said stage? Okay. So let's see. Health and sanity. Stamina. No EMA. What's EMA? Those are those little image thingies, right? Like, oh, like what's right in front of us again, the chickadee. So you need those on top of the faith. Okay, great. How many data slots do we get? So 10. Okay, well, I'll keep going with these for now. New day, new recording, new save. Investigate the sacred door.
やっと着いた。
The reddish mist is kind of interesting. This key. Is it the same one as before? Is something supposed to go here too?
ダメだ。開かない。
That's cool. She holds the pole arm up.
サクコ？
Wasn't she the one that betrayed us? Or was that somebody else? No, I can't remember. Rinko was the one that betrayed us, right? Never mind. Sakuko. Was she the one that had the blood thing happen? I'm trying to remember who's who now. The girls are throwing me off a little bit. She's the one that would call us traitor, right? Sakuko is very in touch with her spiritual side. She seems to always have some god or apparition visiting her dreams, telling her about this or that. According to Sakuko, there's been quite the supernatural disturbance around Ibisu Gyoka. Something about an ancient god who's furious about having their followers stolen from them, and now they're out for revenge or whatnot. Interesting. I didn't know there was a translation for whatnot. That's kind of an interesting one. What's the other saying that I always use that probably throws people? Whatchamacall? Is that a common term of phrase out there? Or is that more of a Midwest thing? Or is that just a Uber thing? Do people actually say that outside of here? That's a very common thing we say around here. Whatchamacall? Come on. We have to. Must we? Did it just hide? Let's go the other way. Yeah, see, I burned through all my supplies in that last puzzle area. That was kind of interesting, I will say. That was a really cool touch in the game when the numbers started to multiply on me. I usually don't like swarms of enemies, but it was like either face them one-on-one until you get the right ones, or, you know, or just, you know, have them all active at once. Previously, I said that the combat felt a bit clunky to me, and I'm wondering if it's just... It's weird. There's something about it that just feels different from like Silent Hill 2. Like it feels like I'm... it's hard to describe. It's a weird feeling. Oh, there we go. Omamori. Really decreases focus charging time. Oh, nice. I gotta kind of figure those out at some point. Play with them a little bit. Like, it feels like I'm just like smashing metal objects with metal objects. They don't feel very organic in terms of how the impact is going. And I'm using the term organic in like the sense of fluid. Oh no, that's right, they don't stay down here, do they? Fluid organic, not like organic, like, you know, hydrocarbon based, like us. And also, I'm kind of saying, like, you know, we are supposed to be, they're supposed to be like a living being, right? They talk about flesh and stuff, and it doesn't feel like I'm hitting flesh. So organic in that sense as well, too, I suppose. Like, and of course, they're very mechanical. They have, metal, right? Take that. Can I do anything to get rid of them? What does that mean that they don't disappear here? Is it just like an added difficulty thing for us? Or does it have some kind of meaning to it? This is kind of interesting. Well, this place is big. Can I squeeze through there? Probably not. Kind of thin.
書庫こんなところに
Oh, library. So what are these things? They don't look like, books, but... libraries here are probably a little different than what I'm used to. So... Housemaid's note, February 15th. There can be no two ways about it. The family is indeed cursed. And I am the only one who knows the full story. I must tell the master all I know, for if I do not, the curse will certainly befall me as well. May the gods have mercy on me. All the secret arts, medicines, succumb to us, spirit and flesh. Okay. Family physician's log. That's a weird thing to find in a library, is it not? February 1st. Symptoms at onset are as follows. Headache, fever, vertigo, chills, vomiting, diarrhea. At first, I believe signs pointed to a seasonal cold. However, after prescribing medicine, symptoms did not improve. In fact, they worsened. Well, cold wouldn't cause diarrhea. It would account for a lot of the other stuff, though, potentially. Some of that, I would say, reminds me more of influenza. Some of it. The crimson spring gushing from the womb deep within is the Shimizu family.
これ
Huh.
うちのこと
That's what it says. Okay, yeah. Well, maybe those are just books. Just stacked. Those are kind of stacked like the way I would stack them if I was trying to use the space. Maybe that's the way it's done in Japan? I don't know. That's so cool, the way she's holding the pole arm. Rituals held to the Igarashi clan, last descendants. Family physician's log, February 8th. The patient's conditions are declining suddenly and rapidly. Symptoms are as follows. Labored breathing, cognitive impairment, quadriplegia, involuntary movements. In addition to these, an even stranger symptom has arisen. The patient's facial features appear to be deforming. The patient's faces remain stuck in expressions of constant strain, their teeth bared, their eyes narrowed into a menacing glare. Which would be more of a paralytic if that's actually physiological and not paranormal. Interesting. So is there an actual disease going on around here? Not enough. The honorable blood, fill it up, make it full otherwise. I should probably look into, I wonder if there was any like epidemic that was going on in Japan around this time. Maybe some research I should do tonight.
SAKUKO? SAKUKO なの？どこ？
Let's check around again. Let's not rush into anything, right? Just thinking about the fact that we're still a little bit off of October, and this is when this came out. I'm curious why they didn't why they didn't release this in October. I'm kind of wondering what else is potentially coming out that I'm unaware of. Usually expect horror games in October. And the only thing I can think of that's on my docket right now is Little Nightmares 3. So I'm kind of wondering if there are releases I'm not aware of. Research notes on Enmi Yuganadoku. Is there a hard J sound or a... I'm trying to remember. I think it's more of a hard J, right? Yuganadoku. The wish to have one's romantic desires fulfilled is as old as humanity itself. Consequently, there have existed many arts by which people attempt to make such dreams come true. One such method was to employ a sorcerer known as a Juganshi to perform an incantation written in the Enmi Juganroku. Juganshi. After such spells were suspected of causing chaos and turmoil in the imperial court, their practice was expressly forbidden under the Yoro Code in the first year of the Tempio Hoji era, 757 AD. However, these incantations were later adopted into the practice of Amyodo, where their effect continued to be studied. According to multiple sources, powerful romantic spells that have been successfully cast are often accompanied by the scent of sandalwood. That's what I'm really looking forward to by watching other people play this, just to see how they pronounce the terms. We try, right? Dried carcass? Yeah. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of... Did you hear that? We've been doing a lot of dead thing offerings. Shoot. I knew it. Where are you going? Oh, crap. You know, you keep asking that, but that's not helping get rid of them, is that? Does it matter if they're dead? Get out of here. I hear you. What you doing? Thought I heard another one. Oh, I did. Gotcha. Okay. Two down. There was a part of me that was kind of wondering if our friends were going to be consumed and turn into these things. The figures didn't really necessarily strike me as looking like them, because like it's kind of like they're referring to here. They're saying how faces are being contorted into certain shapes. So how will we know who is who? The uniforms already make us look identical in some regard. So it would really come down to like if you can't rely on the clothing, you can't rely on the face. What are we supposed to rely on? It's going to be the hair, right? Otherwise, they're going to look identical to each other. I was kind of thinking, you know, with the extension of that scarecrow design. Hey there. I was kind of thinking about that with how the scarecrows all had different hair designs, and I think that was about the only thing that was different about them. I mean, the faces look different, but like I said, they're contorted into these different expressions, sort of. But they all look somewhat demented. It makes me even more curious to wonder what's going on in that sense, so... Cool. Oh, nice. Nice. Do I have any of the thingies? No. Is it Emma or Ema? Probably trying to keep me... Oh, I should save, right? Yeah.
SAKUKO? そっちにいるの? SAKUKO?
What is that? Huh. Stone orb. This seems to be made from the same material as the stone key that Fox Mask had given to me. That's just the character's name is Fox Mask. I'm going to call him Foxo, alright? Assuming that's a he. I probably shouldn't make that assumption. Maybe it serves as a similar purpose. heck is that? This is kind of reminiscent of what's it called? A Silent Hill Homecoming. Scarlet. Oh. I probably should. Can I go outside? I want to go outside. Oh no! No, get away from me. Oh my god. Is it like a buff or something like that? Just swing! I think it's there. She must be buffing the other one. She's gotta be buffing her somehow, right? Oh no, it's not working. Swing, swing, swing. Okay, sanity is still draining, right? Do I gotta put something down? Or do I gotta get out of here? Can I run? Should I run? I don't know where else to go, or what else to do. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know what to do about that. My sanity's draining. Is there anywhere I can go? I feel like I'm not going to survive this. This is what I get for turning in all my supplies, right? Wait, do I have to take out all of them or something? It doesn't matter, I'm already almost dead anyway. Or does that kill me? I don't know. Okay, so I just run in a huge circle. Oh, no, I got back to this place. Okay. So I did, sort of. Okay, I did it good, I guess. Unintentionally, but hey, it works. Dark Shrine. A bizarre monster that looks like a bunch of celluloid dolls intertwined. Yeah, that made me think of Scarlet. I don't actually remember what Scarlet fully looked like. It also was kind of reminiscent, which I also assumed was based on Scarlet, of the mannequin creature from the second movie. Each of these dolls was most likely some child's best friend. To think that it would appear like this in my nightmare. Yeah, that is creepy. Yeah, traitor, that's what she called us. I couldn't remember the term. It feels like they're loading me up for a boss fight. Blessed Hand Mirror. When taking fatal damage from normal attacks, this mirror will break instead. Health, sanity, and stamina will be fully restored. Okay. Maybe don't offer that one up as an offering. Okay, what could I offer up? Divine Water. Oh, I could have used that for the sanity thing. Hold on to it just in case for a bit. Oh, this is the end way, right?
Sakuko.
What is that? Ugh. Oh, what was I just saying about our friends being converted into these? Oh, that's not good. Can I see her? Maybe I don't want to see her face. Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh! This is totally a boss fight. No, I missed. Oh, gotcha. Stab. Oh. I'm not great with that stamina gauge. Oh no. Yeah, let's go for a charge up maybe. No, that's not gonna work, is it? Oh, I tried. Right. Oh, come on.
Sakuko? どうして一体何なの
Okay, come on. I gotta get better at this. One quick jab, come on.
ここはまだひな子の来る場所じゃない
Now where? seems to be weakening. Oh, come on. No! Get off me. Okay, come on. Okay, don't forget bandages, right? Come on. I was hoping for a heavy slam there. Oh, is there... Oh crap, whoops. Is there an insect coming out of her? She's over here, right? I'd probably go for that extra swing in there. This way? No. Oh, the sound of silence. I've been getting a lot of music references in my trophies lately. I said not to trust the foxo. I mean, he just saved me.
つきものの分際でここへ踏み入ろうと愚かな。
今のは
君についてきた汚れだろう。もう失せた。安心していい。属性に生きる以上、汚れがつくことは仕方がない。払えばいいだけのことだ。行こう。この先は神聖な領域だ。私も君も汚れは持ち込めない。ここで汚れを落とす。 さあ君も。
はい。
I have no idea what he just did. I get that's a ritual, but... What the...
いや、
大丈夫。ただの水だよ。
The water was not water a second ago. So they're washing their hands, sort of. Okay, maybe we shouldn't trust him. Cleansed. 2 trophies back to back.
ひなこ、おい、しっかりしろ。
ドジだね。あんた階段から落ちたんだよ。
No, you pushed me. I remember that.
腕、どうした？
あれ、引っ掛けて破いちゃったのかな。
特にあざはないみたいだな。痛むところはないか？
うん、大丈夫。それはよかった。
The sleeve is torn. I love those effects in games when the clothing gets dirty and tattered and all that. I think that's so cool. Yeah, she pushed you.
どう
It
した？
it sure looked like it.
行こう。時間を無駄にした。
よし。行こ
私をちゃんと守ってよ。私、ひなこみたいに強くないんだから。
う。分かってる。俺から離れるな。
Oh, she rude. That's,
目指すは俺の家だ。裏道から山を越え県道に出よう。
Linko?
俺が先頭を行く。相棒はしんがり棒。
分かった。私はシュウ君の後ろにいるね。真ん中なら安心だし。
I guess I shouldn't jump to conclusions, but it did seem pretty suspicious.
しんがりは引き受けた。
Yeah, I like that idea. Okay. Head to Shu's house. Linko. Linko is earnest and works really hard, but she also tends to get a little too caught up in her own ways of seeing things. Once she's come to a conclusion in her head, it can be like pulling teeth to convince her otherwise. Although we're the best of friends now, we've had 2 or 3 huge fights in the past that ended with us not speaking to each other for weeks and weeks. I'm sure we'll end up fighting again in the future, but even if we do, I know we'll be able to make up again. Huh. So we have Fogtown, Dark Shrine. You know, we're kind of looking at locations. I wonder why the Fogtown's not going by the name of the town. Is it not the original town? A monster in the form of Miko or Shrine Maiden of a Miko, sorry. It sounds just like Sakuko. It swings like around a spiked mace and chain. With each swing, the crisp chime of a bell rings out. Is this actually Sakuko? Or is this just a monster pretending to be her? Okay, so... yeah, she's the one who always calls us traitor, so she's our buddy. Junko is our sister. We have not seen her yet, I don't think. We've seen little bits of mom and dad. Sakuko And I think Sakuko and Rinko were with us, right, when we were in town. So she must have been the one that had the face thing happen. Okay. Yeah, the rip sleeve, that's really cool. You'd think they'd switch into something, I don't know, something less like official. Okay, I want to save. Can I save somewhere? Down the way, okay. Looked like there was a shrine. So Fogtown, and what was the name of the other place? Can't remember now. At least I have a name for them. Okay, so I think that's going to be a good place for us to close out for this one. That was really cool. The boss fight was kind of dragging out a little bit for me, but it wasn't too bad, so I'm okay with that. It's kind of an interesting thing. I'm wondering if that's going to be really hard in like the harder difficulty. Like I said, I never turn to horror games for good combat. I usually like to do more puzzles and story and stuff, but it comes, you know, they got to make it somewhat difficult, right? That's why I usually just say, okay, yeah, throw some enemies in there, but you know, it is what it is. So we'll see how that plays out. It's nice to have a little boss fight here though too. So so we are back in Fogtown. We've escaped our whatever they called it. I can't think of the name now. The shrine area essentially. And I'm curious about our Foxo friend. So we'll find out more as we go on, I guess. But thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.